In Japan, they say self-talk is the beginning of madness. All madness that we feel or experience in our life starts with the self-talk. And you might have observed often people indulge in self-talk, inner chattering. Self-talk is when you are chattering inside. Like right now I'm speaking, you are not required to talk, you are not required to say anything. But if you become little aware of your mind, the train of thought that is going on inside your mind, you'll see that you are constantly thinking, you are answering what I'm saying. And when you are walking on road, you might have observed yourself talking. Sometimes we talk aloud. Sometimes you just sit by the road and see people going, the passerby, and you will see them talking, and few people will be talking aloud. We are constantly all the time involved, engaged, engrossed in talking. This talking is called self-talk, and this self-talk is the beginning of madness. This is the beginning of depression. That is the beginning of all that the suffering that we have in our life, and we go on doing it. So to deal with depression or suffering or any kind of pain that we experience in our life, we have to do something about this self-talk, that inner chattering. Somebody asked Ramana Maharshi that, Maharshi, how to end suffering? He said, so long as you are identified with your thinking, with your thoughts, there is a suffering. And we all are identified with what is going inside our mind. We never think, we never realize, we never have the feeling, the awareness that whatever is going on in our mind is not me. Bring your awareness to what is happening in your body physically. For example, you are depressed. So now just close your eyes and see what it is that I am calling depression. What is depression? We go on labeling things without knowing it. You have a vague idea what depression is, but you really don't know what it is. So just inquire. Just close your eyes and see what it is. What is that I am calling depression? What is happening physically? So just see that how your body is feeling right now, what is happening. So you may become aware of your blood running faster. You may feel, if you observe, and this is what is going to happen, that you feel that you are holding your breath. You are holding more and you are letting out less. To feel depressed, you have to hold your breath. Remember this. So you may have seen that whenever you relax, whenever you feel light or you are happy, if you observe your breathing pattern, you will see that you are breathing out more and taking less. For example, we have a term in English, we say that heave a sigh of relief. So how we do it? Aha feeling, whenever there is an aha feeling, you breathe out. And whenever you want to feel tensed, if you want to feel depressed, you have to hold your breath. You have to breathe in and you don't have to breathe out. So whenever you are feeling depressed, see what is happening. You'll notice that you are holding more breath and letting out less. Watch the thinking pattern, what you are thinking right now. If you are sad, depressed, and whatever it is, whatever negative emotion it is, it makes no difference. So you will notice a thing that your thought is feeding your emotion. For example, you are angry. At the point of anger, if you notice your thinking, you will see that your thought is feeding your emotion. Your feeding is your anger. You will be repeating few thoughts again and again and again. Repetition is a must. Without repeating thoughts, the same thought again and again, you cannot create anger. So if you absorb, you first become aware of your feeling, then become aware of your thinking, and see how your thoughts are feeding your emotion. You don't have to do anything about it, just become aware of it. Now this is the inner awareness, this is the half the story. Now become aware of what is happening around you, what is taking around you, what is taking place around you. That is like you can become aware of your outside through sense perception, like the sound that is coming, you can hear them. If you are in nature, that's good. If you are not in nature, even if you are not in nature, you are always in the nature, because the sky is always there, you can look at, or a tree or a flower, whatever it is, just look at them. First become aware of your feeling, then your thinking, and see the thinking pattern, and if it is possible, just jot it down, that what kind of thoughts you have when you are angry, and you will be surprised to know that you have the same kind of thoughts when you are angry. And not only same kind of thoughts, your brain goes on repeating it again and again and again. The more it repeats it, the more energy it creates, and you will see the same pattern in your breathing. The breathing, you will be breathing more and breathing out less. The two things you will notice, and that little tension throughout the body you will feel. Second thing, you have to become aware of what is happening around. Look at the flower, look at the moon and the sky, and don't label it. The brain may say that this is flower, and if you look at your dog, you may think, oh, this dog is very ugly. This is again labeling. You don't have to do it, just look at them without labeling it, without commenting. Or if your brain is reacting, if it is commenting, it will. When you are negative, whatever you will see, whatever you will look at, you will feel that they are communicating to you, they are supporting your depression. Like a lover, when he looks at the moon, he sees the face of his beloved. In the same way, when you are depressed, when you look at your moon, look at the moon, you will feel something very depressed. You will feel that even the moon is depressed. So the whole, if you look at the tree, you'll feel that there is something wrong with the tree, even the tree is depressed. So don't go on doing it. If you are doing, your brain is doing it, become aware of that pattern. But look at the nature, your surrounding, become aware, simply become aware that this is there, that I'm listening that sound, the tree is there, the sky is there, the animals, the pet animals or the children, whosoever are there playing around you, just become aware of it. This awareness, and this awareness, you have to become aware that it has to be choiceless, otherwise it will become analysis. Choiceless means you don't want to change it, you don't want to run away from it, you don't want it to end, you don't say that it should end, it is wrong or it is right, whatever. You don't say anything, you just simply become aware what it is. You become aware of your emotions, you become aware of your breathing, you become aware of your thinking, and you become aware of what is around you. If you can simply become aware of all that, like if this is how you can become aware step by step, all inclusive, the self will start disappearing. Because self cannot exist without choice. Because self cannot exist without choice. Right now you're listening to me, you can do this experiment. While you are listening to me, there may be other sounds coming from our surroundings. So right now your brain may be paying more attention to what I am saying and less attention to the other sounds that is coming from the background. Now just do one thing. Listen to everything as if they are just sound, nothing is more important. My sound, whatever I am saying, it's nothing but a sound. My sound is not, my voice, whatever I am telling you is not more important than whatever is coming from the background. So do not have any choice, just listen to all that is coming to you, all the sound. Without any choice, you don't have a choice. Don't have a choice that no, I have to listen and to this sound only, and you become attentive and you pay more attention to what I am saying. No, you simply relax You relax your breathing. And how to relax your breathing? You breathe out more. You take deep breath. To start with, you don't have to do it, you just have to relax it. But at the beginning, you can take deep breath. If you take 4 seconds to breathe in, take at least 8 seconds to breathe out. And then you listen to every sound that is coming. And you will feel that the self is disappearing. The self can exist only when there is a choice. Choice means future. Choice means tension. When you become choiceless, you have no choice. You surrender to the present moment. Surrendering means whatever it is, I am simply aware. I am saying yes to it. Yes, my breathing is like this, my feeling is like this, my thoughts are running like this, I am having these kind of thoughts, and the surrounding is like this. The whole is like this, the moon and star, and you're not projecting anything, and you don't want to change it. You are simply aware of it. That awareness, and you can do it whenever you are free, wherever you are. That awareness will help you go beyond all that we have been suffering, all that is negative or positive, because negative, positive are not a very different thing. It will end all. It will end I. And I, as I told you in the beginning, I is the mother of all the suffering that we have in our life. Because I is the illusion. And that which I experience is the illusion, because the experiencer is the illusion. That is why Ashtavakra told Janaka in Ashtavak Samhita that Gyata, Gyam, Tatha Jnanam, Trityam Nasti Vastavam. The knower, the knowing, and the known, these three are the illusion. So the first illusion is the I. That is the cultivated lie. I is a concept, not a reality. And through that concept, whatever we look at is an illusion. So your depression, your suffering, whatever you are experiencing in your life is an illusion. And to end that illusion, if you do anything that will feed that illusion. Hence I say that to become depressed, one needs great effort, the perseverance, the constant effort is needed to be depressed. If you are a lazy man, you cannot be depressed. Then depression is not something to be depressed about, remember. Depression can open a door to great many possibilities. A depressed person can easily become enlightened, because the energy is there. The depressed man has a quality that he can hold that emotion, that thinking for a long time. Generally people cannot do it, hence they cannot become depressed. But the moment you feel like committing suicide, there is a sannyas, there is a leap. And that leap is as Osho used to say, or Krishnamurti used to say, the quantum leap is possible. You can change the energy, transform that energy. And how to transform it? By becoming aware of what it is. What is? Because depression is nothing but a struggle against what is. Tomorrow there is a webinar that is going to be in Hindi, Man ke paar kaise jaएं, and I'll be talking about the 9 doors, 9 gates of mind, and so many other things. And after that, I would like to inform you all that there is a series of webinar in November where I'll be talking about, that is again going to be in Hindi, things that we need to know as a starter, as a beginner on the spiritual path. It is not precisely for beginner, it is for everybody, but it is more or less good for beginners, because you will come to know about so many things that we don't know, that we often ask about, that we inquire about, what it is, what kind of diet I should have, what kind of clothes I should wear, what kind of job I should do, what kind of wife or partner I should have in our life, how to deal with so many little things. And there are many esoteric things we care about, like telepathy, thought reading, and other things. So I'll be talking about all those things. So you are all welcomed and invited. If you want, you can join. So today we end here.